So this is a super brief review of this CUSIMAX residential kind of kitchen use slicer. As you see, I got this all prepped up. I got some corned beef and I've got a slab of that, and I'll be slicing this. Back here, simple. You just change the thickness, and then you can see the blade kind of moving, pushing back if you want thicker slices. But I find for cold cuts, right about 0 is a very nice thin slice, as you'll be able to see. So basically, it's just an on and off switch, and then you use your guide here and you slice forward. So pre-installed, it's got this serrated blade, and it also comes with a clean non-serrated blade as well. And you could look up when you would use this as opposed to a serrated blade. Right now, I'm just going to use a serrated blade because that's what's installed, and it works just fine for slicing meat as well. So without further ado, I'm going to try to do this with one hand because I've got a camera on my other. So basically, keep your fingers safe, and as you slice, it falls off the back of the plate. Just like that. Just gonna stop it. And you probably need to clear nose. This is probably as thin as it gets with this kind of, this is perfect for sandwiches and the like. So you can go ahead and continue on, finishing the rest. Okay, so I stopped it there because I kind of came off of this track while I was trying to do it, cut the meat with one hand. So I don't recommend doing one hand. I'm just doing it because of this camera. But it came off this track. You really do need to have a nice even pressure point here, as opposed to lifting it and then it comes off the track, and then you're gonna see right now it's still off the track. I gotta fix that. So when you do it, I recommend using 2 hands and making sure everything is evenly guided through. You can hear the motor. It's a bit of a loud whining motor. And the other thing that you need to know before you purchase this is manual states that it's a 10-minute operational and 30-minute rest. So you have to slice stuff in 10-minute intervals and then rest the motor for 30 minutes. And that's something you might want to know because it's a very low-duty countertop kitchen type of tool. Cleaning wise, basically just take a towel and clean it up. This, you probably want to be a lot more safe. You can take a coin, undo the blade, and you can wash the blade after every use. Obviously after every use. There are very strong suctions on the bottom of this thing, so it does not move while you're operating. But again, obviously it works really well on the quartz smooth countertop. Depending on if you have like a laminate with some ribbing or texture, the suction may not work very well. So like I said, use 2 hands to properly guide this with the even weight so that it doesn't come off the track like it did, just to be safe. Great thing to have around, especially if you do a lot of charcuterie and you like to slice things very thin and even, like cold cuts, salami, cucumbers, cheeses, and things like that. Nice to have around in the kitchen. For the very budget price that it is, I do think that it's a great value, provided that you know its limitations. Okay, I hope that helps.
All right, so I'm going to show you the slicer. I'm going to do my best to stay out of the way of the video, and you'll see the problem immediately. I'm going to slice this brick of Swiss cheese, which is cold. It was out of the refrigerator. the motor is so weak and spins so slowly that it completely stalls out, which makes this slicer virtually useless.